Alright guys, today I'm going to be trying to build something that covers the back of this hole a little bit. I cut everything out on the corners, took off that back plate. This is a bad boy 6-foot bush hog. I took the plate off and I cut these corners off, and it works well. Nothing gets clogged up. Um, it throws everything out, obviously easy. The problem I'm running into on jobs where I have cars and homes nearby, it's as much as I try to keep it away from it, it still kind of flies out, and sometimes it's a pain to angle yourself, just right to where it's not throwing anything towards a house or cars or anything like that. So I think what I'm gonna do is build something that I can throw on the back when I have jobs like that, when I know it's gonna be an issue. Most of the time I'm cutting fields and stuff, but occasionally I do have a residential um, job, or jobs where the vehicles are nearby or something like that. Um, so my plan is to take the plate that I had, I bolted it on there, I drew the line, so I'm gonna cut the line. I'm gonna keep just this part, and I'm gonna do away with this. And then my plan is to either find some thick rubber or something, maybe even some chain or something to bolt onto this piece. Um, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I gotta find something that'll hang down this far, that I can bolt on here and still hang down this far, just to kind of reduce the amount of material flying out the back, just on those certain jobs. But so I'm gonna get this cut and we'll go from there. So I got the chains cut. I started drilling holes in in the piece that I cut out. I got 8 sets of nuts and bolts and washers. So I'm gonna get these cut. These holes drilled, and then we'll bolt everything together. All right, I thought I was videoing just a minute ago. I wasn't, but I got all the holes drilled and all the chains screwed on. Now all I got left is tighten. All right, guys. So this is what I landed on. I ended up using. I went and got some longer bolts to go through here, because the way I did it, there's probably a better way, but there's a gap with the head of the bolt on the back side. Either way, there was going to be a gap, unless I drilled holes, and I didn't want to do that. So I got longer bolts to bolt through the back side of it. But it works good. It doesn't cover the entire thing, but it definitely helps. So I've cut with it 3 or 4 times, and it's worked out. So all in all, success, I'd say. Could have did some things differently, but it'll work. Probably could have put a few more on the end. Put another one down here, maybe even attached it here. And same thing on the other side. But I'm happy with it, and I can just take it off real quick if I need to. But yeah, that's it. That's the finished product.